Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, I'm playing a video series videos I do for the one. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Kind of need to use the washroom, so I'm going to try to get through this one maybe a little bit quicker, but we'll see how that goes. Super simple format. I'm going to eat stuff, I'm going to drink stuff, I'm going to talk about stuff. Bleh, that's how it's going to go. But not in a vomiting fashion, in a word vomiting fashion. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a super cool shirt, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! I'm still rocking my Dosu Kinata shirt. Because I do these videos in batches most of the time. So, you know, you're going to get the same shirt. Because I'm not going to change shirt every time I do a new video. That would be inefficient. If you're not familiar with Dosu, it's okay. It's okay. Even though Dosu's my boy, I know that most people don't give two shits to fuck about him. This is like the only Dosu Kinata shirt I've ever found. I think I got it from Redbubble or something like that. Nobody cares about Dosu, but that's okay. It's my boy. He's from the anime Naruto. He's one of the early villains. I love him, even if he didn't do so well in the end, but he's my guy. Other thing I'm doing, I gotta mention, I got a super nifty ring on. This is my Society 1 ring, and it's from a band called Society 1. They're out of California. They've been doing it since the 90s. They have had so many ups and downs. It's been fucking insane, but I have been into these guys since high school. I love them, love all their stuff. I have pretty much all their albums at this point. I would love to see them live, but they pretty much only tour in the western part of the country. And, yeah, you know, we'll see. Maybe one day they'll make it out my way. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all folks? Well, I've been reviewing some stuff from Mitsuwa Marketplace, which is a Japanese marketplace kind of around where I live. I've reviewed a couple sodas. I had some peach soda and some lemon soda. Ooh. And I also had some, I always forget the name of it. I'm bad at things. The Onigiri. There we go. I had some, what was it? Some spicy salmon onigiri. And at the time I mentioned it, and now I'm doing it, boom, I got another one because it's, it is shrimp tempura onigiri. If you're not familiar with onigiri, well, maybe you're familiar with the Pokemon donuts from back in the day, which is where I knew them from growing up. Because back in the day, if you watched the original run of Pokemon, whenever they would have like Japanese foods and stuff, they would go over there and try to come up with some American and, you know, Western equivalent, you know, so that the kids would understand. And I never understood that even then, because they're like, oh no, look, Ash, we've got donuts. And then they would look, come out of the thing. They would look kind of like this, except they'd be white. This one's brown because it's the shrimp tempura one. But they'd be white, and you'd just be like, well, wait a second now. Like, as a kid, I'm like, that doesn't look like a donut. What the fuck is that? Where am I getting triangle donuts from? She just could have called it fucking a rice ball, man. I'd have gone with you on it. But yeah, it's rice ball wrapped in seaweed, and then you got some kind of a filling. In this case, shrimp tempura. Let's try it out. See how it is. Ooh, ah. Oh, that's so good. I've had 3 of these now. I had one with eel, one with spicy salmon, now shrimp tempura. 2 out of the 3 that I've had the brown rice. Spicy salmon had the white rice one. I gotta say, I do like the brown rice better. There's just more flavor to it. It is super good, man. It's like just so rich and savory, but at the same time, like it's such an easy to go treat. This is one of those things, man, where like I totally wish that as American culture, you know, slowly but surely begins to embrace, more and more countries and more stuff. I would love it if we could make these a regular thing. Seriously, I would love to be able to go over there and grab these from a convenience store, on my way to work or on my lunch break or something, man. I'd be so down with that. I will say, you don't get a shitload of the shrimp tempura. It's definitely mostly rice. But the shrimp tempura that you do get is really good. The outer shell is still crispy. And when you bite into it, you get that crispy pop. And then you get the shrimp taste. It's not a huge shrimp taste. Most of the flavor is coming from the rice. Just because, again, you're not getting a lot of the shrimp tempura. But this is still super good. Yeah. I mean, I've tried 3 flavors of these things. I haven't found one I dislike yet. And I will say, if you're somebody who you're worried about the seaweed wrap, because the seaweed does have its own flavor, get one of the ones with the brown rice. The flavor of the rice kind of masks the seaweed taste to a certain extent. Whereas with the white rice, it's more evident. Excuse me. I mean, I'm down with that. No. It fell out of the thing. Don't fall out of the thing. There it is. Yeah, man. Oh, that's some good soda. I'm having a day, folks. I took this day by the freaking horns. I'm like, I'm gonna have it a day. Okay, I only got one day off this week. I'm gonna roll with it. But no, seriously, I like the onigami stuff. Is it onigiri? I don't know. They call it onigami on the thing, but I'll put the proper title when I put it in the thing. Yeah, man, like they're cool. Like they're these cool little flavor pockets. They're easy to handle because you've got the seaweed wrap. They're super flavorful, super tasty. They don't all have seafood in them. They have a variety of different fillings. They have beef and, non-meats and stuff. So, you've got, they're a nice parcel to go with. They're filling. They're really tasty. I really love these things. I really do. Like I said, I wish that these were more readily available. Like, I'm fortunate where I can get these with some ease. I have to, a little bit of a drive, but I can make it happen. But I'd love it, man, if I could get these just, like local supermarkets and stuff like that, because they're so good. They're so good. But final two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, and yeah, kinda. I would definitely get it again. Excuse me. Out of the 3 flavors I've had, the eel is still my favorite. The spicy salmon I like because it was very different than the other 2. Especially with the white rice and everything, it offered a very different experience. Where does this one fall? This one I would say is probably the 3rd out of the 3 that I've had, because even though I like the brown rice more than the white rice, I like that the white rice one with the spicy salmon, I liked what it was doing. And with this, I like that, the shrimp tempura is in there and everything, but it does get masked somewhat with the flavor of the rice and everything. But they're all good. They're all good. So, anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of week, monumentous month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly onigiri, onigami, whatever the hell, rest of your life. Because, folks, they're just delicious. And, worst case scenario, we'll call it a donut. And then people will be like, yay, donuts. And then, except for me when I was little, and I'll be like, that doesn't look like a donut. You can't pull a fast one on me, even though I'm 12. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me, man. I'm having a good day, but it's super hot outside. I only got 1 day off this week. Then on top of that, I'm filled with soda and all kinds of stuff right now, man. Like, I'm just like... Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out. Some onigiri, onigami, whatever stuff. And maybe like me, you're going to fucking love it. You're going to be like, this is the best thing ever. But maybe unlike me, maybe you'll be in a position to go over there and actually make this a thing. Like maybe you're like a politician. Politicians tend to suck. But maybe you're like a business person. You're like savvy and like with like imports and stuff, right? So you make a deal and then you start bringing it over. You go over there, you put out an ad campaign. It starts becoming a little bit more of a thing. You know, be a little bit hard to encroach on the Midwest. You know, Midwest can be a little bit here or there. But I mean, I live close to Chicago, so you know we'll take it in. We're metropolitan like that. Then it goes over there, it becomes a worldwide phenomenon. Now you got McDonald's serving it. You know, you don't want the McDonald's one, but you know, it's available. You know, I'm just saying. Or conversely, maybe just try it and just enjoy it if you enjoy it. You know, man, trust me. I don't, like I said, availability might vary depending where you're at, but scout around. You might be able to find some. Bye. Don't get the McDonald's one.